"I would I could go with you," Siegbert groaned as Edmund said adieu to him. "I would ride straight into his camp and challenge him to mortal combat, but as it is, I am helpless." "Never fear, good Siegbert," Edmund said cheerfully. "When your leg is cured travel straight homeward, and there, I trust, before very long to place Freda safe and unharmed in your arms. If I come not to you, you will know that I have perished." A minute later, after a few parting words with Egbert, Edmund mounted his horse, and followed by his 6 companions rode off at full speed. He knew that it would be useless making any inquiries about Sweyn and his party, but few of the inhabitants of the country were to be seen about, for the Danes had burned every house within very many miles of Paris, and the peasants would assuredly not have paid any special attention to a party of Danes, for whenever they saw the dreaded marauders, even at a distance, they forsook their homes and fled to the forests. The party therefore rode eastward until nightfall, then picketed their horses, and having lit a fire made their supper from the store of provisions they had brought with them, and then lay down to sleep for the night. At daybreak they again started and continued their journey until it was necessary to halt to give their horses a rest. They had passed several parties of Danes, for these, in great numbers after the siege of Paris had been given up, were journeying towards Burgundy. There was but slight greeting as they passed, but on one occasion a horseman rode out from one of the bands and entered into conversation with the 2 Danes who rode at the head of the party. They told them that they were followers of the Jarl Siegbert, and were riding to join the rest of his band, who were with the company of Jarl Eric, as Siegbert would be long before he would be able to move, and had therefore kept only a few of his followers with him. "Eric is a long way ahead," the Dane said. "He must be full as far as Nancy by this time. Those who left first," he grumbled, "will have the pick of the country. We were fools to linger so long before Paris." Then turning his horse he rode back to his comrades, and the party continued on their way. They avoided all towns and large Danish encampments on the way, but made inquiries from all small parties they met after the party of Sweyn. They learned without difficulty the place where he had been encamped a few days before, but on their arriving in the neighbourhood they found that the place was deserted, nor could any tell them the direction in which the Northmen had travelled. End of Chapter 15. Recording by Mike Harris.